I have guarded the demon-slaying pass for 100 years, and my cultivation has already reached the divine realm. The 800 demon-slaying guards under my command are even more invincible. But the parents who once kicked me out of the house suddenly came to my door, demanding that I give my achievements to my younger brother Lin Chen, so that he could take charge of the demon-slaying pass and marry the princess with great honor. 100 years of hardship has long since exhausted all my expectations for the Lin family. The ferocity of the monster race is beyond their imagination. Since he wants to die, he can take this credit, but before that, sign this severance letter. Lin Tian, if you are willing to give the merit of guarding the demon-slaying pass for 100 years to Lin Chen, I will allow you to return to the Lin family and recognize your ancestors.
Xiao Tian, I know you feel wronged, but you are so old, can't you give in to your brother? What is more important than returning to the family?
Exactly. Princess Jingshui and I are childhood sweethearts. The only one who can marry her is me. They still think I will be like before, throwing myself into their arms and crying, pouring out the grievances I suffered on the monster battlefield all these years, and then giving away my achievements just to return to the family. Unfortunately, the cruelty and coldness of the battlefield have long since erased my last sliver of hope for them. 60 years ago, I led the army to war and was surrounded by a massive monster army. I sent 10 distress signals to my father, who was then the commander of the demon-slaying pass, but the response I got was that they were celebrating my brother's birthday in the capital without sending a single soldier. I led 3,000 brothers in a bloody battle for 2 days and nights, and in the end, fewer than 10 people broke out. Since then, I have never sent them a single letter. Why? Just because I'm your father and she's your mother, we gave birth to you. They gave birth to me just to squeeze out my blood. How ridiculous. Do you know what it means to guard the demon-slaying pass for 100 years? What can it be? The number of monster invasions in these 100 years is small. Anyone can do the job, plus you have 800 demon-slaying guards. It's just guarding for 100 years. What's so great about it? At worst, I'll go myself. I suddenly laughed. They probably forgot how the 800 demon-slaying guards came to be. That was originally an army of 50,000, and only 800 remained after countless battles. There were only a few invasions because I sent numerous distress signals which were all rejected like a joke. A few thousand monsters and you're asking for help? That's my father's reply every time. Later, I broke through the divine realm and guarded the demon-slaying pass like a pillar of heaven, and the monster race didn't dare to move again. What they are truly afraid of is me, this young hero. Since they now think the credit of guarding the pass is easy, let's see how it goes. Fine. Then he'll give it to you. Lin Jinan and Lu Ruyan were a little surprised. They didn't expect I would agree so easily. Lin Chen was even more overjoyed. But before that, sign this severance letter. From today onwards, I, Lin Tian, will establish my own family and have nothing to do with the Lin family. You brat, what did you say? Say it again.
Xiao Tian, don't act like a child.
They thought I was rebelling in this way and looked at me with disdain, as if I were being extremely childish. I sneered in my heart. Did they really think this credit was so easy to take? Did they really think the title of young hero was just a name? The cruelty of the monster race is really just a joke to you. If you don't agree, then there's no need to mention this matter again. Agreed. Of course, I agree. Have you had enough? If you say such things again, they'll have to use the family law.
Xiao Tian, don't say such silly things again. We are a family.
I didn't care about their ugly faces, nor did I want to argue with them anymore. Seeing that I didn't speak, the unbearable Lin Jinan took out a jade bottle from his arms. This strength-gathering spirit pill can help you break through a major realm. Satisfied?
Xiao Tian, stop making a fuss. Take your father's things.
But I just cast a cold look, then immediately took out the severance letter I had already prepared and pressed my handprint without hesitation. No need for more words. Isn't this what you wanted? Why put on a show? It's sickening. Fine. Don't regret it. From now on, I don't have a son like you. As he spoke, Lin Jinan pressed his thumbprint on the severance letter. Thunder suddenly sounded in the sky, and lightning fell on the letter. From then on, the Heavenly Covenant officially took effect.
Xiao Tian, why did you have to do this?
Looking at the 3 people who were still putting on a show, I didn't have any hesitation and chose to leave directly. Lin Tian, when the capital's envoy comes tomorrow, you know what to do. Lin Zenen's voice came from behind. The figure had already disappeared. The next morning, 800 Braveheart soldiers were neatly lined up on the battlefield outside Jingyao Pass. Banners fluttered and the sharp wind howled. They stood there quietly, waiting for my orders. The old eunuch from the palace arrived with Emperor Li's decree. Below him, the border people and former comrades were all waiting for the emperor's rewards. The young hero Lin Chen has guarded Jingyao Pass for 100 years and eternal merit. He is bestowed the title of King of Jingzhou and put in charge of Jingyao Pass. He shall enter the capital to marry the princess on an auspicious day. General Tai Wui is appointed Godly Valor General, with a reward of 1,000,000 spirit stones. Vice General Zhang Xiong is appointed Godly Might General, with a reward of 500,000 spirit stones. These former comrades each received their rewards, but the name Lin Chen was replaced by Lin Chen. No one objected, and no one even looked my way. It turns out fame and fortune make past brotherhood look ridiculous. Only the 800 Braveheart soldiers were filled with rage. Why isn't the one being crowned king our General Lin Chen? Who is Lin Chen? There has only ever been one person guarding Jinyao Pass, and that is Lin Chen. Crowning a king is the emperor's will. You are all soldiers of the imperial court, not anyone's private army. Know your place, or don't blame me for being heartless. The 800 Braveheart soldiers were suppressed and speechless, their faces red with anger. After the eunuch finished reading the decree, he stepped down and joined the crowd. So you are Lin Chen, the young hero who has guarded Jinyao Pass for 100 years? Yes, it's me. Mr. Gao, I just went through a major battle 2 days ago and haven't fully recovered yet. Indeed. Thanks to General Lin Chen, we are safe from the demons and can live in peace. He has fought for 100 years, the court must not mistreat him. It turned out Lin Jinan had already bribed everyone. The old eunuch looked around and quickly spotted me standing not far away. Who is that? That's an unfilial son kicked out of the Lin family 100 years ago. He wanders around and wanted to claim some credit here. He's nothing compared to Lin Chen. Don't mind him. Is that really so? Everyone looked at each other and lowered their heads. No one spoke. After a moment, the old village chief stood up. Mr. Gao, we do not know this person. I felt amused. I saved his granddaughter from the demons myself. People's hearts are fickle. The eunuch scanned me and, seeing I was just an ordinary youth, finally looked away. Very well. Lin Chen returned to the capital with the king of Jingzhong to meet the emperor. The eunuch boarded his ship under everyone's gaze. Everyone breathed a sigh of relief. What are you doing here? I came to see how shameless you all could be. The former comrades and villagers lowered their heads in shame. The hero of 100 years was being treated as a stranger. But Lin Jinan had simply given them too much. Since you're no longer part of the Lin family, don't come out and embarrass yourself. I'm only here for them. No. That's my army. You can't take them away. Ask them if they're willing to follow you. Sworn to follow the heaven-defying general. In the entire Jinyao Pass, this was the only army that had not been bribed by Lin Jinan because they belonged only to me. The iron-blooded spirit of fighting side by side was deeply etched into their bones. Think clearly. Once you leave Jinyao Pass, you will no longer be the Dangyao army. But the men below had firm gazes, without a hint of hesitation. Let them go. Keeping them would only be a disaster. There are still tens of thousands of troops guarding Jinyao Pass. It won't matter if we're short these 800 men, completely looking down on this army. Taking these 800 brothers with me, I am already satisfied. Staying here would only lead to persecution by Lin Jinan. After leaving a divine mark on Lin Jinan, I led my men away from Jinyao Pass. They followed behind me, without a trace of nostalgia for Jinyao Pass. General, where are we going now? Do you want to know what the scenery above the divine realm looks like? General, have you broken through to the divine realm? I nodded my head in silent admission. No wonder the Yao clan army hasn't dared to approach Jinyao Pass for the past 20 years. Everyone was overjoyed, feeling more and more that their decision was correct. General, I really want to see how that waste Lin Chen can hold the demon suppression pass. It's been more than 20 years, I'm afraid the demon emperor has become even more terrifying. Those fools from the Lin family think they've gotten a great bargain. It doesn't matter. We're going back to Heavenly Dragon Peak and enter seclusion. Heavenly Dragon Peak is a cultivation holy land I accidentally discovered. Brimming with spiritual energy and flying immortal beasts, I sent people to occupy it. Now is the perfect chance to retreat, travel the void, and see the sights beyond the divine realm. Back at Heavenly Dragon Peak, I passed on all the techniques I've learned in my life to everyone. Then I announced my seclusion. At the same time, I instructed the mountain guarding boys to claim to the world that I was heavily injured at the pass and had perished. From then on, the peak was sealed, and worldly affairs no longer concerned me. Inside the demon suppression pass, Lin Jinan led Lin Chen and his group back to the capital for rewards and the wedding with the princess. Everyone's faces were filled with joy and excitement. But they didn't know that outside the pass, many demon scouts had suddenly appeared, hidden beneath the earth, unnoticed by anyone. A few days later, Lin Zen's group returned to the capital in a grand procession. Citizens lined the roads, kneeling to welcome them.
King Jingzhong has guarded Jinyao Pass for 100 years, allowing our human race to live in peace and thrive. King Jingzhong's fame lasts for ages. We bow to you. Lin Chen of Jingzhong is a young hero. For 100 years, the demon race has not dared to advance even one step.
The common people knelt and kowtowed one after another, their mouths filled with gratitude and admiration. These were, of course, arranged in advance by Lin Jinan. However, there were also people who did not know the truth and thought that the young hero guarding Jingyao Pass was Lin Chen. Lin Chen and bowed in gratitude from the bottom of their hearts to build momentum for Lin Chen in advance. When the time came to marry the princess, the Lin family's status would reach its peak. The emperor and the eldest princess led the court officials 30 miles out of the city to welcome him. The name of the young hero had already deeply touched the hearts of the people by now. Who was riding a black horse at the very front, the eldest prince's heart fluttered. Is this the man I am going to marry? He really is a handsome man. Lin Chen led the group to kneel and pay their respects, his eyes filled with excitement. The emperor and the princess led the officials 30 miles out of the city to welcome them. Hu and Hist, please rise quickly, dear minister. Prince consort, please rise as well. Li Huang hurriedly helped the two of them up, his eyes full of satisfaction. However, he found it strange that there was no killing intent on Lin Chen. He did not look like someone who had fought on the battlefield for a century. Your Majesty, a few days ago, I ventured deep into the demon tribe's heartland and fought a great battle with the demon emperor, sustaining some internal injuries. King Jingzhong is indeed a young hero, daring to go deep into the demon territory. I admire him very much. King Jingzhong is incomparably loyal and brave, the great fortune of the country. Hurry into the palace. I have already prepared a banquet in the Chaoyang Hall to celebrate for everyone. Li Huang pulled the two of them toward the palace. In the main hall, Li Huang was drinking with everyone. Lin Chen sat beside the princess, looking at her obsessively and drooling. The princess felt a bit strange.
We've only been together for half a day. Why does Lin Chen feel a bit off? I asked him about his experiences in the demon suppression pass all these years, but he stuttered for a long time and couldn't give a clear answer.
She already had a slight disappointment in her heart. After all, King Jingzhong's words and deeds were far from what she had imagined. Lin Cheng, now that the world is at peace, I want Lin Chen and Xing Shuai to get married soon. Minister Lin, I remember you had two sons. There was another one called Lin Tian. I remember seeing him at the demon suppressing pass a few years ago. Where is he now? My dear Minister Lin, you have another son? Why don't you bring him out and introduce him to everyone? Your Majesty, that rebellious son was stubborn and refused to be disciplined. I only scolded him a few times at the demon suppressing pass, and he fled to the demon realm and became a traitor. I have expelled him from the family. He is no longer a member of the Lin family. Fortunately, there is Lin Chen, who suppressed the demon suppressing pass and resisted the demon race. Otherwise, I would have had to apologize with my death. I have failed to teach him well. Please punish me, Your Majesty.
Li Huang frowned. Something seemed to be surfacing in his mind, but he had no clue at all.
As the son of Minister Lin, Lin Tian was so afraid of death that he dared to defect to the demon race. His crime is punishable by death. Issue an order to want Lin Tian nationwide. Anyone who provides clues will be rewarded with 50,000 spirit stones. Minister, it is enough to have a brilliant son like Lin Chen. As for Lin Tian, the traitor of the human race, I will definitely send someone to catch him to enforce the military law. Tai Wui and Zhang Xiong, the deputy generals of the demon suppression pass, were trembling with fear. That former young hero had actually been portrayed as a traitor to the human race by them. There was even their own contribution in this. But having received gifts from the Lin family and spoken out, everything was irreversible. I only hope that Lin Chen can shoulder the heavy responsibility of guarding the demon suppression pass and be worthy of the title of King of Jingzhong. Your Majesty, it is enough for our human race to have this young hero Lin Chen. Don't mention that traitor again. Hearing this, Lin Jinan and his wife Lu Ruyan looked at each other, their eyes full of pride. The official who had originally stood up to speak sighed and sat back down. Since that's the case, let's set the wedding of the King of Jingzhong and the princess for 3 months from now. Li Huang clapped his hands and made the decision. The sound of congratulations immediately rang out in the hall. Lin Chen was surrounded by the crowd, enjoying the congratulations and the feeling of being the center of attention. He didn't feel anything was different. Isn't it just guarding the demon suppression pass? What's so difficult about it? This should have belonged to me in the first place. The news of my betrayal to the demon race spread like a storm. The two sons of the master of the demon suppression office, one is a young hero, and the other is a traitor to the human race. Such a huge contrast instantly attracted the world's attention. In every tavern and tea house, news of me and Lin Chen was being spread. Lin Chen, a heroic youth, fought at Jingyao Pass for 100 years and earned great merits for the human race. He was justly named Prince Zhong. Many even built monuments and wrote biographies for him, worshipping him regularly. But I became a demon spy and a traitor to the human race in the eyes of the people. Everyone feels deep resentment and disdain toward me. Prince Zhong is fearless in bravery. How could he have such a brother? He's simply a disgrace to the human race. But I don't care about any of this. Prejudice in the human heart is like a mountain. If they believe you are evil, then you are. At this moment, I have already gone into seclusion, my soul has left my body, and I am experiencing the scenery above the divine realm. There, powerful beings hold the sun and moon, step on the stars, and control the life, death, and reincarnation of all things. Just as the Lin family was busy preparing for the wedding with the princess, an 800-mile urgent report was sent to the palace. The demon army is attacking Jingyao Pass, and the fall of the pass is imminent. There are 10 demon kings among them, and even the shadow of the demon emperor is vaguely visible. Requesting the court to immediately send troops for rescue. Inside the hall, Li Huangzhen gathered the officials to discuss matters. Didn't they say a few months ago that the demon sovereign was severely injured by Prince Jingzhong? Why are they attacking the human race again? Most likely, they see that Prince Jingzhong is not at the demon suppressing pass, which is why they dare to send troops. As long as Prince Jingzhong leads the troops, the demon army will surely be afraid. Exactly. We have Prince Jingzhong. The ministers talked back and forth, their words lacking any sense of fear. Since Prince Jingzhong had been guarding the demon suppressing pass, the demon clan hadn't attacked for years. This time was no different. Only Lin Chen was currently as anxious as an ant on a hot pan. Father, what should we do? The demons are invading, but I have no experience leading an army. How about you bring back my eldest brother and let him continue to lead the campaign? Yes, contact him quickly. I have sent several transmissions to him, but there is no response at all. What to do? What to do? Those are 10 great demon kings and even the demon sovereign. This rebellious son actually disappeared at this time. He clearly had an ulterior motive. Could it be that he truly has ties with the demon clan?
Father, lower your voice.
Li Huan was a bit angry at this time. He had just married his daughter to the king of Jingzhong, and the Yao race attacked before the wedding banquet was over. My dear ministers, what countermeasures do you have for this? Li Huan looked up at the officials below, and everyone's eyes turned to Lin Chen in unison. With the king of Jingzhong here, your majesty need not worry. Since the Yao race is seeking death, then let's grant them their wish. Issue an imperial decree, let the king of Jingzhong be the commander-in-chief, leading 50,000 troops to suppress the Yao Pass. Lin Chen's face was now ashen, and beads of sweat stood out on his forehead from anxiety. Father, what should I do? His majesty has already issued the decree. Don't be afraid, I will go with you. It's just the mere Yao race. Lin Tian can guard for 100 years, you can too.
If you father and son are one heart, you can break any obstacle. You will certainly do no worse than Lin Tian.
Then set out immediately. When you return in triumph, I will personally host the wedding for you. Outside the capital, inside the main camp, Lin Chenan had finished assembling the troops. 50,000 well-trained elites were ready to go. Lin Chen still looked fearful. He realized he was really going to the battlefield. Seeing this, Lin Chenan felt distressed. Shaner, I originally wanted you to lie low for a few more years, but now there's no choice. You don't need to worry too much. The demon tribe isn't as scary as you think. Lin Tian isn't some three-headed, six-armed freak. If he can hold them off for 100 years, it means the demon tribe's strength is purely exaggerated. Father, really? Then isn't this achievement just a freebie? Naturally. It's just that the human race has feared the demon tribe for too long. Once you go, you'll understand. Good. This credit is mine for the taking. Father, lead 3,000 soldiers and follow behind me. This time, watch me perform great deeds. I will surely prove that I am not inferior to Lin Tian. Go. He'll wait for your triumphant return to marry the princess and bring glory to our house. Soon, Lin Chen led 50,000 soldiers out of the main camp, heading straight for the demon-suppressing pass. The roadsides were lined with civilians seeing them off. Outside the demon-suppressing pass, the flames of war were everywhere. Wave after wave of the demon army searched for the city walls like a tide. In the sky, a large number of flying demons were attacking the soldiers on the walls. Countless generals and soldiers had already fallen. Hold on. Everyone, hold on. Reinforcements will be here soon. Why hasn't the Imperial Court's reinforcements arrived yet? But there was no one to answer them at all, only large patches of flesh and blood scattered on the city walls. The demon army had already stormed the city tower. The city has fallen. Just like a tide, the demon army had already broken into the Jinyao Pass, and in an instant, the soldiers suffered countless casualties. The city is broken. We're finished. I said from the start we shouldn't have believed Lin Zenen's lies. Now look, we're all finished. We become eternal sinners. How was I supposed to know the demons would attack suddenly? They've been silent for 20 years. That's because Lin Tian was there. They feared Lin Tian's power. We shouldn't have believed the Lin family's lies and said nothing when Lin Tian was in trouble, letting him leave in despair. This is the cause of today's disaster. Just then, a flash of golden energy appeared on the horizon. Tai Wui suddenly rose and shouted, "It's coming! The reinforcements are here! Lin Tian has come to save us!" Zhang Xiong suddenly felt hope flare up and raised his battle blade again. But when they saw who it was, their joyful expressions immediately froze. How is it him? Lin Tian. Don't be afraid, generals. This king has come to support you. His voice was high-pitched, immediately catching the soldiers' attention. But when everyone saw it was Lin Chen, the morale they had just regained quickly plummeted again. Lin Chen charged all the way in front of the Demon King before stopping. But when he saw the fangs thicker than his arm, his expression changed drastically. Before his sword could even leave its scabbard, the Demon King opened its massive maw and swallowed his horsehole. Lin Chen could no longer suppress the fear in his heart, let out a strange cry, and turned to flee. But his arm was still injured by the Demon King, and a deep wound that exposed the bone immediately appeared. This king thought it was Lin Tian, gave me quite a scare. It seems Lin Tian is indeed dead. Pass down the order, Lin Tian is dead. This useless man is just Lin Tian's brother. Everyone, attack with full force. The Demon King, larger than a mountain, let out a roar to the sky. The demon army began flooding into the city as if injected with chicken blood. The 50,000 strong army was scattered in just one encounter with the demon army. Screams and the sound of chewing were everywhere. Following that, a massive red light descended from the sky, slamming violently into the great array of Jinyao Pass, instantly shattering it into countless fragments of light. In the sky, a giant 8-headed snake shadow appeared for a moment. The red light had been emitted by it. This was the name that struck fear into all humans, Demon Emperor Qilian. That Lin Tian brat is finally dead. This world now belongs to my demon clan. For decades, I was suppressed by Lin Tian and didn't dare to make a move. Now my cultivation is complete and Lin Tian is dead. Truly, the heavens favor the demon clan. On the human side, with Commander Lin Chen's flight, morale instantly collapsed. Everyone began to deeply doubt this new king of the Middle Realm. Tai Wui and Zhang Xiong looked at each other, their eyes filled with despair and bitter regret. If General Lin Tian were still here, how could we have come to such an end? In just a moment, their bodies were swallowed by two demon kings. The demon army broke through Jingyao Pass. The defenders fled in panic, and one citizen after another was slaughtered by the demons. A young girl about 10 years old was being held in the mouth of a demon. She cried out in terror. She was the granddaughter of the village chief I saved. Seeing his granddaughter being taken, the old man burst into tears and knelt down, begging the demon. The villagers, with nowhere to run, also knelt towards where I had left. Lord Lin Chen, please come back. Come back and save us. We were wrong. You are the true guardian of Jingyao Pass, the guardian of the human race. Please come back. The children are innocent. I'm willing to give my life for them to live. Their faces were filled with anxiety as they prayed. But except for the sounds of the demons, there was no response. It wasn't until the little girl was swallowed by a demon that the once peaceful village turned into a living hell. Jingyao Pass fell. News of the total annihilation of the 50,000-strong army at Jingyao Pass and Lin Chen's 50,000 reinforcements spread rapidly. The human population along the way began to evacuate with their families, but how could two legs outrun the four legs of a demon? With flying demons hovering above, in just 2 days, tens of thousands more people died at the hands of the demons. Lin Chen, who was stationed 100 miles away, looked extremely grim upon hearing the news of the army's defeat. Have you found that rebellious son Lin Chen yet? Where on earth did he go? The demon army has already broken through the pass, and he still hasn't come out to face the enemy. How can he be so heartless? Lin Zenen's roars echoed throughout the military camp. The soldiers looked at each other, finding the situation utterly absurd.
Have you found Shainer yet?
I found him, but what?
But what? Speak quickly.
He suffered some injuries and should be arriving at the main camp soon.
Quick, take me there.
Lin Chen. His brother is so badly injured, does he want to just watch us be eaten by the demons? Lord! We have news of General Lin Chen. Quickly, speak. Where is he? Why hasn't he come to face the enemy? General Lin Chen is dead, he's dead. All the demons on the front lines are spreading this news. Impossible. That's just a trick of the demon race. Didn't you find out where Lin Chen was? I did find General Lin Qian's training hall, but the guard said that General Lin Qian returned to the mountains some time ago, but his old injuries suddenly flared up, and he passed away. Impossible. He hasn't died for 100 years. How could he possibly be dead now? He must be trying to evade us, watching us die to vent the hatred in his heart. Yes, it must be so. If worst comes to worst, I, his father, will go and invite him personally. He'll go with his mother. Lin Jinan immediately pulled Lu Ruoyan and took the seriously injured Lin Chen onto the warship, soaring into the sky and heading straight for Tianlong Peak. At this moment, Tianlong Peak was peaceful, no traces of monsters could be seen nearby, as if they had intentionally avoided this area. The warship slowly descended and came to a stop at the plaza at the foot of the mountain. The mountain gate had been sealed by a formation, and only a young gatekeeper disciple was lazily basking in the sun on a rock. Lin Tian, tell him to come out quickly. Doesn't he just want this respect? Tell him his parents are here in person to invite him.
Tianer, mother is here. Come out and see us. Stop pretending to be dead. The demon army is invading. The human race needs you. Everyone needs you.
My master passed away long ago. Please do not disturb his peace. Besides, my master already signed a letter of severance with the Lin family. If you two continue to call yourselves his parents, is it because you think there's no one left in Tianlong Peak to stop you? Shou Shan Tongzi's face darkened, and his cultivation level, which was no weaker than Lin Zenen's, instantly swept out, shaking several people back repeatedly. At the same time, several more powerful auras were rapidly awakening on the mountain peak. It turns out that Lin Tian is greedy for life and afraid of death, and that's why he's closed the mountain and the mansion. Tell him to come out. This is the Mirror King of Yufeng. Yes, it's me. Lord Maoling, you abandoned your post and fled. How dare someone like you directly address my lord by his name? Slap him. Instantly, a figure shot out like lightning and slapped Lin Zenen's face, directly knocking him off the stretcher, and his wounds instantly split open. Looking at the black blood all over the ground, a cold smile flashed in Shou Shan Tongzi's eyes again.
You actually hit someone.
Lu Ruyan was suddenly anxious. She wanted to step forward to protect Lin Jinan, but she was suppressed by Shou Shan Tongzi's aura. Chief, this is bad. The Medicine Emperor has appeared. It's rumored that his cultivation has reached the half-step divine realm. Master Guo coughed up blood and was defeated after. The demon tribe's army is like a hot knife through butter, their advance reaching straight for the capital. General Zhang Yixio's defensive formation is resisting step by step, but without reinforcements, I'm afraid. 10 demon kings, and even a half-step divine demon emperor. How can the demon tribe's foundation be so powerful? How exactly did Lin Chen guard this for 100 years? Why did the demon tribe not dare to invade before, but launched a massive offensive as soon as he left? His strength was only at the 8th realm, just slightly higher than a demon king. But compared with a demon emperor, it is the difference between a gnat and an elephant. In the entire human race, there are only 3 to 4 8th realm masters, and none at the 9th realm at all, let alone the legendary divine realm. Are we really going to die at the hands of the demon tribe? Then what about my wife and children? Lin Chen, even if I, your father, was wrong, I beg you, for the sake of the human race's crisis, please come down the mountain and help us.
Shiner, it's Mother's fault. These past few years, Mother has neglected you. Mother admits her mistake to you. Could you really bear to watch the members of the Lin family and your father and brother all die at the hands of the Danyao people? Mother begs you.
If you had known this, why act like that in the beginning? My lord has already passed away. What's the use of forcing him?
What about the Danyao army? He still has 800 Danyao troops. Yes, there's a Danyao army.
The 800 Danyao soldiers have already followed the lord into seclusion. They have fought for the human race for 100 years. Out of 30,000 warriors, only 800 remain. They have been worthy of the world and the human race. Get out! Don't disturb my lord's soul any longer. The mountain guard boy waved his hand, and the formation isolated these people. Although Lin Chen was unwilling, he could only lead his people away in regret. On the way back to the city, Lin Chen suddenly coughed up black blood, his face turned pale. Lin Chen was shocked and immediately called for the accompanying physician. After the diagnosis, a cold sweat broke out on the physician's forehead. This toxin is incomparably overbearing. I have no way. If you can't cure her, it'll take your life. I really have no way. There is no miracle medicine in this world. Only the imperial physicians in the palace might have a way. Hearing there was still hope, Lin Chen let the physician go. He used all his cultivation to drive the worship towards the imperial capital. Shiner, you must be in so much pain. My heart aches for you. As the worship passed, below was the battlefield between humans and the demon race. With the 10 great demon kings appearing together, the humans were already in retreat. If not for the high-level experts from the court, they would have fallen sooner. But looking at the situation, they won't last long. The demon vanguard, led by 2 demon kings, had already approached the imperial capital. Look, that's the demon-suppressing commander's worship. Brothers, reinforcements are here. We're saved. But the warships in the sky had no intention of stopping. After hearing the roar of the demon king, the warship speed suddenly accelerated, shooting straight towards the imperial capital. Those soldiers who were originally excited instantly fell into despair. Inside the palace of the imperial capital, Emperor Li sat on the dragon throne with a gloomy face. Reports of defeat coming from all directions. The demon army was soon to approach the imperial capital, and the generals in the court had suffered. The national preceptor had fallen into a deep coma after a fierce battle with the demon king. A half-step god-level demon sovereign was still hidden in the sky, not knowing when it would deliver a fatal blow. Emperor Li only felt as if a massive mountain was pressing down on his chest. As soon as Lin Chen stepped off the warship, he carried Lin Chen and headed straight for the imperial hospital. Quick, where is the imperial physician? Quickly check on my son, he's spitting up blood again. The 2 of them looked extremely anxious, completely unaware of the surprised looks from others. After settling Lin Chen, the little eunuch who came to deliver the decree was already waiting at the entrance of the imperial hospital. Accompanying him were more than a dozen masters from the imperial guard. Lin Chen and Lu Ruyan exchanged a look, both seeing fear in each other's eyes. In the Chaoyang Hall, all the ministers lowered their heads and no one dared to speak. Reports of defeat from the front line flooded in like a tide, weighing so heavily that no one dared to breathe. From the sky above, the faint roars of monsters could even be heard coming from the distance. Chief Lin is here. Lin Jinan. While the frontline generals are fighting the monsters, you, the chief of the demon-suppressing division, went missing. You have some nerve. Your Majesty, I went deep into the demon clan's rear to scout their situation. The Grand Chief of the demon-suppressing division went to the rear to scout? Lin Jinan, do you take me for a fool? Where is that brat Lin Chen? Guards, strip him of his official robes. Tie him up for questioning in the hall. Several imperial guards were about to take him down, when suddenly 2 imperial physicians rushed in. Your Majesty, Lord Chief, Prince Jingzhong has been hit by demon poison. His life is in grave danger.
Physician, please save him.
What should we do? Is there any cure? Only the legendary Tianshan Snow Lotus can cure this poison. 50 years ago, the demon-suppressing pass offered one, but it has already been used.
If he could obtain such a treasure 50 years ago, he must still have some. Husband, only Lin Chen can save our son.
Good, Lin Chen. You truly live up to being my king of loyalty. To be critically wounded and nearly killed by a mere demon king-level beast, very good indeed. Lin Jinan, I really underestimated your family. To think you'd dare to falsely claim the merit of guarding the demon suppression pass. You have some nerve. I was wondering how a renowned young hero's cultivation could be only at the 4th stage. To guard the demon suppression pass for 100 years at just the 4th stage, do you think the demon race is made of paper? Lin Chen is the true human hero who guarded the demon suppression pass. Lin Chen, do you admit your guilt? Lin Zenen's body trembled, his face instantly turned pale as death. Lu Ruyan's body went limp, and she slumped directly onto the floor. The Great Hall immediately erupted in chaos. The King of Loyalty is a fraud? Heavens! The merit was stolen. How did Lin Chen dare to do this? I knew it. Lin Chen doesn't have a hint of killing intent. How could he be the young hero of the demon suppression pass? Lin Chen deceiving the emperor. For such a crime, he should be executed. Lin Chen is also his son. How could he do such a thing? To give the eldest son's credit to the younger son and even kick him out of the house. How desolate Lin Tian's heart must be. What is even more hateful is that we also treated Lin Tian as a national traitor. I am so confused. Lin Jinan and his wife were now as pale as earth. The voices of the courtiers were like a great bell, striking against their chests. Lin Tian, my truly loyal king. Where is he now? Speak up. He is at Tianlong Peak. But your majesty, he is already dead. This guilty official has already been to Tianlong Peak, otherwise how would I dare speak like this? I do not believe it. My loyal king suppressed the demon clan for 100 years without incident. You must be misleading the public with your lies, intending to confuse the truth. How can I believe you? It is impossible for Lin Tian to die so easily. Lin Jinan, it was all because of your own selfish desires that you drove Lin Tian out of your house. Do you know that he was also once your son? Even a vicious tiger does not eat its cubs. You are worse than a beast. The guardian deity of the Tang human race, a young hero, was slandered as a traitor to the human race. After 10,000 insults, he never said a word in argument. Because of my oversight, someone throw Lin Chen and Lu Ruyan into death row for me, and when I have invited back the true king of Jingzhong, I will turn them over to him for disposal. As for you, Lin Jinan, immediately go to the front line for me. Even if you die in the mouths of monsters, it's your own fault. With a wave of Emperor Li's hand, Lin Jinan and his wife were immediately taken down, while Lin Chen at the Taiyi hospital was also tied up by the Imperial Guard and thrown into death row. It's all because I was blind and deceived by villains, which caused the human race to suffer such a great catastrophe. I personally went to Tianlong Peak to beg Lin Tian to come out and help. It's no wonder that he was discouraged, closed the mountain and the mansion, and no longer questioned the affairs of the human world. It's my fault, and it's the human race's fault. My decree is that from now on, the human race will always have only one king of Jingzhong. His name is Lin Tian. Even if he's really gone, they'll prove it for him. I must go on this trip. I once cursed him for being a human traitor. I should also admit my guilt to General Lin Tian. I'm going too. I'm going too. I'm going too. The news that Lin Tian was the true king of loyalty spread like a tide. Only then did the common people realize that the person who had protected them for 100 years was not Lin Chen, but the human traitor they spoke of, Lin Tian. Thus, countless people spontaneously knelt on the ground, kowtowing towards the direction of Tianlong Peak. Lord Lin Tian, we were wrong. You are the guardian deity of the human race. Lord Lin Tian, please come back quickly. Ha ha ha. Is it only now that you remember Lin Tian? Isn't it a little too late? He is the traitor of your human race. It's a pity that he blocked my tribe for over 100 years, and now he is dead. From now on, this world belongs to my demon tribe. Impossible. General Lin Tian will not die. Since he has suppressed the demon race for 100 years, he can keep you crawlers down for another 100 years. But now, where is he? The human race is truly a filthy species. A race that doesn't revere the strong doesn't deserve to stand in this great wilderness. Before these people could speak again, the Demon King swallowed them in one gulp. Although the human soul is filthy, this taste is indeed first-class delicious. Relay my Demon King's order. Strike the heart directly. Conquer the human capital before dawn. Above the capital, Li Huang has already led the crowd onto the warship. At the same time, the demon army has surrounded the capital so tightly that not a drop of water could leak through. Relying entirely on the city's protective array running at full capacity, the consumption of spirit stones was massive. The army and civilians outside the capital were plunged into a bitter struggle. Li Huang turned his head away in sorrow. After a sigh, he waved his hand. The group headed straight for Tianlong Peak and arrived at the foot of the mountain soon after. The mountain protecting boy was still chewing on a spirit herb, lying on a large blue stone. After Li Huang and the others disembarked from the warship and walked into the square, they knelt on the ground without the slightest hesitation. Here you go again. Didn't I tell you that my master has already passed away? In the past, I was incompetent and blind. I listened to slander, which caused our human race to suffer such a catastrophe. I led 36 civil and military officials to come specifically to apologize to Lord Lin Tian. I beg Lord Lin Tian to take action for the sake of the human race's destiny. I am willing to issue an edict of self-reproach, abdicate the throne, and retire to the mountains, only asking Lord Lin Chen to save our people from fire and water. Unfortunately, my master's life has already come to an end. You all arrived one step too late. Please go back. Emperor Li also has the cultivation of the 8th realm. It's not certain that he cannot fight the Demon King. The Demon King is already at the half-step god realm. How can I be a match for him? You know that the Demon King has entered the half-step god realm, yet you come again to ask my master to go to his death? My master has protected the human race for 100 years. He does not owe the world anything. Instead of wasting time visiting this mountain, it's better to go to the front lines and kill the enemy. Even if you lose, it won't be a life lived in vain. Could it be that you are all afraid of death and cannot part with your wealth and glory, so you come to look for a scapegoat? I have no such intention. This time I came only to request Lord Lin Chen to take action. Since he has already passed away, I shall testify for him and restore his innocence. I will erect a monument and write a biography for him, to be worshipped by future generations. I will personally lead the troops into battle and shed the last drop of blood for humanity. You talk more beautifully than you sing. If you were truly a man, you would have fought the Demon Emperor long ago. With the formation in the imperial capital, it wouldn't have been impossible to stand and fight. Even if you died, you would at least be considered to have died for the human race. But instead, you chose to run here and beg my master to intervene. However, at that moment, the sky suddenly turned black. A majestic aura approached from afar. It was the Demon Emperor Qilian who had arrived. 8 snake heads danced in the sky. The violent aura made it hard for everyone to breathe. A bunch of hypocrites speaking so righteously, humans are truly filthy. No wonder they can only become food for my clan. Li Huang, if you had fought this emperor to the end, this emperor might have held you in high regard. But in the end, you sat on the throne for too long. You have forgotten what true courage is. Li Huang's face turned pale, and his aura surged as he prepared to fight the Demon Emperor to the death. Unfortunately, the Demon Emperor only gave him a glance, causing his aura to collapse immediately. Lin Chen was indeed a genius of his generation, but alas, he died young. I express my deepest regrets. As the Demon King spoke, he unconsciously lowered his proud head. At this moment, I had already awakened from my spiritual journey. I only found it ironic that the one who truly respected me was actually the rival I had fought with for decades. However, I have already made a vow before the Demon Clan that I must defeat Lin Chen in this life. Since he has passed away, then let his training ground receive a blow from me. Boundless spiritual power condensed within him. The sky and earth changed color, and Emperor Li and the others below turned pale with fear. Although the Demon King was only at the half-step god realm, he was already worlds apart from ordinary cultivators. Before the Demon King could strike, his gaze suddenly caught sight of the mountain guarding boy's expression, which hadn't changed in the slightest. Something's not right, there's a problem. In an instant, a thick finger extended from Tianlong Peak. In just one move, it pressed directly onto the top of the Demon King's head. The original god of spirit, Lin Chen, you have not died. With a sallow face, the demon could no longer ignore the movement of other limbs, and the madness did not retreat, but that willpower stubbornly stuck to him. Following a loud roar, the massive skull cracked and exploded into blood mist, and with the smoke dissipating, I stood light as a feather, standing on the top of the Sky Dragon Mountain, overlooking thousands of miles of landscape and thousands of years, and this is the original god of spirit. If I move up one step, I will be able to truly achieve divinity. As my voice, like thunder, spread across the world. Those demon armies that were attacking the world instantly turned into trails of green smoke. The surviving human race was overjoyed, and the feeling of aftermath made them all kneel in the direction of the Sky Dragon Peak. Lin Chen, the Great One, has returned. We are saved. Lin Chen, the Great One, has conquered us all. At the same time, under the Sky Dragon Peak, Li Huang and others were equally overjoyed and knelt on the ground. The king of the spirit world really did not die. The crowd cheered with joy, celebrating the death of the Demon Emperor and the retreat of the Demon Clan. They felt regret, joy, and relief in their hearts, including Emperor Li. Everyone looked at me, lowering their heads one by one. To this, I just gave a cold smile. My figure flashed and appeared directly inside the Imperial prison. At this moment, Lu Ruyan was thoughtfully wiping the sweat from my forehead. Her eyes were filled with pain, as if she were a daughter doting on her father, but her complexion was already not looking good, as if she was about to be eroded by the black energy. Seeing me arrive, she was overjoyed.
Tianer, is it you? I've been waiting for you for so long. Let me give you a good hug.
As she said this, she stood up to hug me, but I dodged away.
Tianer, I know you still resent me, but now your brother has become like this. He has already paid the price for his behavior. Your father now doesn't know life from death either. Do you know that you have the blood of the heavenly demon on your body? Please, look at the past relationship and spare him. Give your brother a chance. If I don't, he will really die.
Wang Ri, do you really have feelings?
Tianer, I knew you had medicine. Save me.
My body moved on its own. A heavenly snow lotus appeared in my hand. Suddenly, the whole dungeon was filled with the fragrance of wonders.
Is this the last heavenly snow lotus in the world?
Perhaps startled by the medicine, Lin Chen's eyes suddenly opened, staring at the heavenly snow lotus in my hand. She spoke with intermittent words, "Brother, save me." I laughed coldly. The spirit in my hand moved towards the heavenly snow lotus. In their eyes, that heavenly snow lotus turned into powder inch by inch.
Snow. Snow lotus. Lin Air will die.
But at this moment, she couldn't even reach me. She could only stay where she was and reach out with her hand. By the time it turned into ash, the fire of hope in Lin Chen's eyes was completely extinguished. Her pale eyes floated up. Lu Ruyan was completely crazy. She rushed to Lin Chen, crying and laughing.
You are a demon. Get lost, all get lost.
I didn't speak, just laughed softly, turned around, and left the dungeon. The world could no longer feel the aura of Lin Jinan. Now that the monster has been buried, the dust is settled. From then on, there is no more Lin Tian, no more Demon King, and no more Demon Official.